TV soap news and spoilers today. We're here to talk about a bittersweet farewell that has taken Days of Our Lives fans by surprise. The departure of Fiona. After a whirlwind of scandal, secrets, and a bittersweet final encounter, Fiona has walked away from Salem, leaving a wake of unresolved emotions and an unforgettable final impression on viewers. Let's dive into the emotional farewell between Fiona and Sarah, her heart-wrenching parting message to her son Xander, and what this goodbye means for Days of Our Lives. It's hard to believe that Fiona managed to walk free after all she's done. After her unexpected release, Fiona found herself face to face with Sarah in Horton Town Square. This encounter was anything but peaceful. Sarah, furious at seeing Fiona walking around Salem freely, couldn't believe that Fiona had managed to evade any real punishment. It was as if all the hurt and betrayal Fiona had caused was erased in an instant, leaving Sarah to grapple with the injustice of it all. Fiona, of course, couldn't resist a touch of sarcasm and indifference during their confrontation. Her dismissive tone cut Sarah deeply, and while Fiona maintained her usual haughty composure, there was a fleeting moment of vulnerability. Underneath her hard exterior, Fiona knew the damage she'd caused and felt the weight of her own mistakes. Finally, with an uncharacteristic crack in her facade, she handed Sarah a letter meant for her son, Xander. The letter Fiona left for Xander was not a straightforward apology, nor was it full of excuses. It was, however, an admission of regret and a glimmer of hope that one day he might forgive her. In her own complicated way, Fiona expressed a desire to change, acknowledging the pain she had inflicted on Xander and his world. She confessed that she truly loved her son, though her actions may not have always shown it. This letter wasn't just a goodbye. It was Fiona's attempt to close a chapter in her life, knowing she might never be able to earn back his trust. For Fiona, this wasn't a simple farewell. It was an acknowledgement of all the times she had failed as a mother. She recognized that redemption might be out of reach, but still, she dared to hope for a future where she and Xander could reconcile. In the end, the letter served as Fiona's only way of saying goodbye, a heartfelt yet flawed attempt to make amends without actually facing her son. The fact that Fiona could simply walk away with no major punishment is perhaps one of the most surprising turns in her storyline. For a character known for stirring the pot and causing emotional turmoil, her ending almost feels like a soft landing. We watched her walk away with her dignity intact, a rare luxury for someone with her track record. For fans, this gentle farewell may feel too easy, especially considering the havoc she wreaked on Salem and her family. Yet, as much as her exit might seem too lenient, it leaves the door wide open for a potential return. Could this really be the last we see of Fiona? Given the subtle depth Serena Thomas brought to the role, her character might just reappear when we least expect it. After all, Salem is a town where few things remain buried, and Fiona's return could offer redemption or create new waves of drama that would have everyone talking. The damage Fiona caused to her relationship with Xander is severe, and even her farewell letter may not be enough to heal those wounds. Xander, who has struggled so much with his own redemption and personal growth, now faces the challenge of processing this goodbye without ever having the chance to confront Fiona face to face. This distance may keep his anger alive, his memories of her mistakes too fresh to consider forgiveness. Yet, in the world of Days of Our Lives, time and forgiveness have a way of playing with characters' hearts. Will Xander eventually soften and allow his mother back into his life, should she return one day? It's hard to say, but one thing's for sure. Fiona's departure has left an indelible mark on her son, and it will take much more than a letter for him to forgive and forget. As Fiona leaves Salem, we must also say goodbye to Serena Thomas, who brought such a complex and layered character to life. Her portrayal of Fiona, both strong-willed and deeply flawed, has captivated fans and left us all wondering what might have been. While we'll miss her presence on Days of Our Lives, this farewell feels more like a temporary goodbye than a permanent exit. Fiona's story has plenty of room to grow, and if Serena Thomas returns, we may just see a new chapter unfold for Fiona and Xander. So, what do you think? Will Fiona ever come back to Salem? Could she find redemption, or will she always be remembered for the pain she left behind? Share your thoughts with us in the comments, and let's keep the discussion going. Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.